Yes, guys. Ngwanin. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Listen, I've not done a video for ages, and I wanted to do one today on immigration. As you're probably aware, most of my friends, well, near enough all of them, are not from this country. All immigrants at one point, all the families were immigrants before them, and blah, 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 etc., etc. See loads of protests, get them out, do this, do that, do the other. So I'm coming from a standpoint of an English guy that knows them, blah, 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 etc., etc. Now, first thing is we can't be fighting each other. It's ridiculous. We can't fight them, they fight us, and the government just get away with rising fucking taxes, rising price of fuel, oh my God, energy. Do you know what I mean? They're giving these refugees benefits and they're not giving benefits to our old people. It's true. But it's not the fault of the finger. The old people shouldn't need more benefits. Food shouldn't be as much as what it is. Gas and electric should be not as much as what it is. We're paying the most out of Europe, and it's not because it's coming in more expensive. It's because the politicians are getting bigger kickbacks and it's going to them kind of people. So insurance, for a start, chuffing hell. I used to own a claims company. Thousands of claims companies around the world doing injury claims. We can't do them anymore because there's no money in it anymore. The industry, billions and billions, the insurance are saving, and now the insurance is higher than it ever has been before. Do you know what I mean? I've always afforded 2 cars. I went a time without having 2 cars. I've got 2 cars again, I think, and I'm going to get rid of another car because I can't afford 2 cars anymore. Everything's far too expensive. So that's where we're at with that. Now, you've got to look at the people, you've got to look at the full scenario. London is a fucking jungle, let's have it right. A lot of bad stuff going on there, mainly from people that aren't white. You know, most of you drug dealers, to be fair, are foreigners, aren't they? So there's that. That's in every town. So you're letting people in and then crimes are being committed. But what you've got to remember is most of these people, they were born here. Do you get what I mean? Or the families were born here. There's not as many as what you think that are just coming over and starting drugs. Most people are coming over just because they want a better life for themselves. And you know what? They deserve a better life. We all do, don't we? Do you know what I mean? I moved to Tunisia because I wanted a better life for myself. Didn't quite work out. So why can't they come here and have a better life for themselves? And the reason why everything's a mess isn't because refugees are coming into the country. For some reason, they're just pushing against that to keep us fighting against each other. It's the way it's being run by the government. That's what it is. Now, you've probably heard it before. This country was built on immigration. And it's right. We brought over Indians, Pakistanis, black people, whatever. And they did all the jobs that we didn't want to do. And why did we do that? We did that to make our country stronger. So immigration isn't the problem. It's what the politicians are doing. And it's not even the politicians. I slightly feel sorry for Keir Starmer. Keir Starmer's not running this country, bless him. And everybody hates him and wants to kill him. And then the next person in line in Labour, nobody wants to kill them. They're going to get in charge and they're going to fucking do loads of bad shit as well. But it's not them that are making this decision. Keir Starmer did not want to be president at all, or whatever he is, MP or fucking, I don't know, in charge of us. He didn't. Nobody wants that job, mate, because he knows the destruction that they're going to make him do. So they're fucking running through London. Everyone's trying to fucking twat him and that. He's obviously going to get kicked out soon, yeah? And the person that knows that they're coming next, they're absolutely shitting themselves now, but they're in too deep. They can't fucking get out. So, like, fucking just give poor Keir Starmer a fucking break, man. He's not even calling the shots. It's the people above him. So, let's get that one out there. But if this country were run properly, realistically, right, and if I can run this country better than the people running it, and they're not even doing a bad job of running this country, I'll tell you why, because they're doing a perfect job. They're purposely making things bad for us. That's their job, and they're doing it really well. So they're not like, oh, I'm making loads of bad decisions and everybody's fucked and I'm just a bad prime minister. No, he's got a job to do. or the people at the top have got a job to do, and they're doing a really, really good job of fucking us over. Really good job. So you've got to admire when somebody does a good job. Because it'd be hard to fuck that many people over, and they've managed it. Fair play to them. But as I go back to it, we was built on immigration. And it's always done us well, always. So why aren't we using this to our advantage now? Right? Now, you've got people that come over here, and they're not lazy people. You go, all these people are on benefits. They've got no choice. Most of them, like, they're lying why they're here, most of them. Oh, I've got trouble in my country, and I'm a refugee, I need to save my life, and blah, blah, blah. Apart from the countries that we've blew to fuck, right, most of them are lying. But they are coming over for a better life. Now, you can't knock a man for that. And it's like, oh, these military-age men. Men go out to conquer the world. And a lot of these refugees, when they get money, they're going back and they're feeding the families. Don't care if they're black, Pakistani, whatever colour they are. Who cares? They're a man and that's their family. I know people that haven't seen the mothers since they were like 14 years old, just to come here to hustle, make money and send it back so his family are all right. Do you think they want to leave there? Their countries are beautiful. I don't care if they've not got money. They're nice countries. They've got loving families, and they come here to where it's racist and it's fucking shite. Let's have it right. So what I'd personally do is I'd definitely do a big criminal check if it's possible. I don't know if you can get people's criminal records from abroad, or they're lying about who they are, blah, blah, blah. But there needs to be some kind of linked database for every time someone's been arrested. Like, I'm sure they take fingerprints in other countries. It has to all be linked into one. And bring industry back into the UK. Now, everyone's struggling for a job at the minute. Do you know what I mean? Like, I remember my dad saying back in the day, you used to get paid probably more per hour than what you get paid now, with the minimum wage going up. He said you used to get good money per hour. He says if you left a job, you walk straight back into another one, because there were factory after factory, industry after industry after industry. So industry is clearly good for this country. Clearly good. Now, and as well, we don't want to do these kind of jobs, especially with this next generation. I'm fucking one of them. Like, we're just, when it comes to manual labour, I'm a salesperson, so can't be fucked with manual labour. I like to sell things and be lazy. And then you've just got the fucking proper little nonce cakes who don't even know what gender they are half the time. They're obviously not doing manual work. So the next generation is absolutely knackered in this country, like, and it's knackered on purpose. You know, it's just knackered, innit? Let's have it right. The only tough men who think they're tough go around fucking terrorising children and women and shit, don't they? So they're the only, I'm a bad man, this is what I do. They're not bad men. So tough men are hard to find these days, yeah? Now, so the next generation's knackered. England's fucking, they're already knackering us up. We're going to be knackered soon, regardless. So what we actually need to do is let them come over, yeah? Let them come over. Exploit them as well, as bad as it sounds, exploit them. Because at the minute, we're giving them, you think, oh, they get so much, they don't. They get a little fucking shitty room that they have to share. You know, and a lot, oh, these people are homeless. You're only homeless if you're a drug addict or something, believe. I don't even care if you have been in the army. You've got no respect for me for going in the army. What do we do? Go over and just blow innocent people up anyway? When was the last time there was a war? So anyone who joins the army, you're an idiot for a start. So I don't care if you're a homeless veteran, to be honest with you, unless you're fucking 90 years old and you fought in the World War. Couldn't give a toss. So that's down to you for drinking alcohol, because you can't get your head around why you blew up all them children in another country. So that's down to you, mate. If you're homeless taking drugs, that is down to you. I've been on drugs, never been homeless. Probably was on my way to being homeless, but I fixed myself and got off drugs, and now I'm not homeless. I've got an house and that. Everybody's happy, yeah? So bring them over, give them what they've got now, and I'd say to them, like we did every time, like when there was a war and we went, if you come and fight for us, you'll get a green card, or if you come and build the railways for us, you'll get a green card, or if you'll come over and you'll build the banks around, you know, mostly Blackpool and that, Pleasure Beach, and you've got all the banks that go around the sea, that were built by Indians, I think, and Pakistanis. They all come over doing them kind of jobs. Bring them over. You say, look, if you want to come here, welcome to you, come. But what you're doing is you're getting put in like a housing place. We're going to feed you, going to give you there, and you're going to work for 5 years. And after 5 years, you can have your documents. Before that, you can't. And you're going to work for next to fuck all. And if we catch you outside the country and I'd clean this up. But like, listen, you've got 5 years in this place, unless they've already made families and stuff, blah, blah, blah. But there will be a ruling that if you come here and then you end up sleeping with someone and having a baby, you're not exempt from this. You still have to do it, right? Come here, you've got to work. You've got to work, and you're going to earn next to nothing, but you're going to be fed and you're going to have a little bit of spending money. You could do that for 5 years. You help build this country. You help build it and make it strong, bring the industry here. And when we've got industry here and cheap labour, we can supply the rest of the world like your China can in manufactured goods that we're doing. And what we can do is we can do import tax. We can start making our own shoes properly, our own clothing, our own food products, what we always do, but we probably import a lot. And anything that wants to come into this country, we put a massive tariff on it. Not a massive one, but 20%. If you want to send your shit from China, it's no longer cheap China goods anymore. It's expensive to get something from China because we're going to charge them 20%. And we're going to export all our stuff over the world, and we're going to feed ourselves, and we're going to create jobs and create wealth for this country. And that's how you do it. In terms of people coming over committing any kind of crimes, this and this, I think the biggest one is the drugs, but the government are bringing them in. I don't care what anyone says, or they're turning a blind eye to the big ones that do. Take drugs out of the game. If you get done drunk and disorderly and stuff like that, that has to go up higher, blah blah blah. Any knife crime, this and this, the big punishments for anything like that. Big punishments. And yeah, anyone that's coming here and they're doing any bad, then they should be deported. Of course they should, but within reason as well. Like if you get somebody that has got a family here, got a missus here, got this here, and he's done something bad, then he has a prison sentence here and he's allowed back here, or he might have a bit of trouble after it. You can't just go deporting people that have been here for ages unless the crimes are serious crimes. But that's how you do it. The UK is as strong as it is based off the foreigners. And now you've got most of the foreigners that have been here for ages, and they're going, well, we built this country, and our grandfathers built this country, and we went to school here, and we're nice people. And you know what? Yeah, you have. You've done more to build this country than I have, and more to do to build this country than all these people protesting about them. They have, because their families came over and basically got treated like slaves, and did what they did. Do you get what I mean? That is how you fix the situation, and you stop fighting each other. You get rid of the bad. Don't get me wrong. Get rid of the bad, but you use what tools you've got. Every country that's strong has a good industry behind them. UK used to be strong before, obviously, the plan started and they shut down all the factories and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're struggling to feed ourselves now because they've put gas and electric up, they've put car insurance up, they've put the price of food up, they've put the rents up, they've putting the council tax up, they're putting ULEZ into place, they're raising taxes, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing the other. That is why we're struggling. We're not struggling because they're letting foreigners into this country. Do you get what I mean? That's just they have to divide and conquer. They have to divide and conquer. That is the only way they can win, because we're strong together. Do you get what I mean? Like, if I can sort out the situation, and I'm only sorting out the situation for what it used to be, why don't we just do that again? The government aren't stupid. Do you think they don't know how to do what I've just suggested? It's all just a big plan. And as long as we're fighting each other, they're happy, honestly. And as well, chat to some of these refugees. They're really nice. Make you some good food, good culture. Just enjoy and embrace it. It's life, innit? They're just a person, and you're just a person. Like, what is it? Like, they're a person and you're a person, and they've got really good cultures and they're really good people. Do you get what I mean? They're really good people. They're just nice people. So just chat to them. There's a woman that walked past my house. I live in a fucking shitty, roughy area. There's a woman that walked past my house, black woman, yeah? I remember when I first moved in, I was building a wall, bricklayer and that. And I spoke to her husband for a bit. He was a nice bloke. And bless her, when she was walking past, she didn't say anything to us, yeah? And I said hello to her. And as soon as I said hello to her, she was like proper chirped up, like chuffed a bit. She said, oh, your baby's really nice, da-da-da-da-da. Because the black woman in this rough area couldn't even fucking say hello to us. But they moved from London because they can't afford it, clearly. And they're obviously not wealthy. I live in a fucking shithole area, that's why, because I'm skint as well. And then she seen my wife today outside, and my wife said, oh, that woman, she said Happy Mother's Day to me and that. And they're just lovely people. Do you know what I mean? Like, she just wants to walk down the street and say hello to everybody and just see how they're doing and talk about the kids and that. They're just people, aren't they? But because she's got black skin and it's a rough area, nobody speaks to her. Do you get what I mean? And she was expecting the same from us. Next time I see her, I'm just going to say, look, if you're here, you've got friends, you know, if there's an emergency, I know you've got no one around you, you can always knock on this door. Like, I just want to tell them that. But listen, just fucking embrace culture. Do you get what I mean? Just embrace it. Just ask them as well. And do you know what? Say welcome. Welcome's massive. Always say welcome to them, always. So just be like, oh yeah, oh, where you from? Oh, lovely. How long have you been here for? Oh, about 3 years. Oh, well, welcome. I know you've been here 3 years, but welcome. I bet they've never heard that in 3 years. We go to Spain, we go here, we go wherever, we go Tunisia, Morocco, Algeria. Well, we can't go Algeria, it's they're a bit more strict. Turkey, whatever. They all say welcome to us. Ask yourself when the last time you said welcome to a foreigner was. Welcome. We've all got lives, we've all got problems, but they've left their mum and dad to come to a country where they're hated, to be put in benefits and not allowed to work, even though they want to work, just to send money home to their hungry family. Just for a better life. They've sacrificed their lives to get here, to just try and make money and make something better for themselves. Look at the opportunities we have on our doorstep. Look at them. There's no jobs, not because of the foreigners. There's no money, it's not because of the foreigners. It's the government. They've fucked us for years. Absolutely fucked us. Just think about that next time, guys, yeah? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah barakatuh.